Hello everyone and welcome to the Game Shed with me, Jamie. It is my first pickup video of the year and it's a cracker. We've got hardware, we've got software and we've got merchandise. So I'm just going to spin through and tell you what I've got. So first up is a piece of hardware I've been keeping an eye out for some time, but just wasn't willing to pay the going price. The going price being the price that's in video game shops, the price that's on eBay, all the usual places. Now that bit of hardware was the Nintendo DSi XL, and here it is. This is my pickup. This is the blue one. It is very big, it's very nice, it's a beautiful bit of kit, and there it is. Now why did I want this? Quite simply because I travel a lot with my work and I wanted a DSi XL to play all my favourite Nintendo games on in the hotel rooms wherever I go. Now, it wasn't just for the DSi. I've got loads of DS games knocking around, happy days. I wanted an R4 card or an R4i card so I could get all my games on the one card, if you know what I mean. So, I picked this up on eBay for £20 plus £6.50 for P&P. A very, very cheap price for this bit of kit. Now, when it was delivered, happy days, I saw a cart poking out the top. If you can see just there, there is a cart. Now to my delight, when I pop this cart, bosh, what's inside? It is an R4 card, R4i card, and not only that, a 4 gig micro SD card with plenty of games already installed on it. So that has got to be one of the pickups of the year already, and it's so early on in the year. We're in the first week of January. I'm happy, everyone's happy. What an absolute steal, what an absolute bargain piece of kit this is. There it is, joyous noise of it turning on. See if you can see that. Size of that, absolutely humongous. Brilliant. So all in, £26.50. Going rate for this in shop is about £45, eBay 40 to £60. Happy days, half price, bargain. Next up is an eBay purchase and a game I've had my eye on for a while. It is MTV Music Generator 2, which I picked up for 99p plus £2 P&P. Now I do have other music making video games. Music 2000 is one that springs to mind, but I wanted this one specifically because it has loops for, on the back of the box you can see, garage, UK garage music. So all in, boxed, complete, 99p plus £2 P&P. Bargain, so watch out for videos of me trying to make tunes very, very shortly. Next up, and it's an Xbox original game, this is Backyard Wrestling. Don't try this at home. Not a game I've ever played before, but a game I cannot wait to play markup for the channel on one of our retro versus games. So this cost £2 all in, including delivery, and it's boxed and complete, and a wonderful addition to an ever increasing Xbox original collection. Cannot wait to play this. 18 certificate, looks ultra violent, happy days. So next up, and we go back a couple of generations, this is Bad Dudes vs Dragon Ninja on the NES. Not a game I've played. Yes, it is a classic. It's a game I got very cheaply. I got it for £2.70 plus £2 P&P. Can't say much fairer than that for an original NES title. There you go. That's Bad Dudes vs Dragon Ninja. eBay. Next up, and my final eBay pickup this month, £9.90. This is Buck Bumble. Follows a theme this month, games with UK garage on them. Those of you who've ever heard the theme tune for this game might be a bit confused, but that is the genre of music known as UK garage. It is a genre myself and Mark used to DJ on the radio back in the day, so this game really does hold a very fond place in our hearts. £9.90, boxed, complete, wonderful, happy days. So next up, I was in a place called Buckingham. You may have heard of Buckingham, and I was pottering the second-hand shops when I came across Big Mother Truckers 2, Truck Me Harder on the PlayStation 2. I paid a bit over the odds, £2.50 for this, and it did have a sticker on it, if you can see on the side there, sealing the thing, so I couldn't open it and inspect the contents, which I'm a bit disappointed about because when I got it home, no instructions. I have given this a spin. Unfortunately, it is buggy as hell. I have found myself falling through the floor. I have just found it unplayable. I'll try and bring a video of this at some point. Very random, not as good as the original game, and no way near as good as 18-wheeler, if you know about trucking games. So £2, well, £2.49, not the greatest pickup I've ever done. Okay, before I move on to the presents I received over Christmas, there was one more purchase, or more precisely, 2 more purchases in one package. And here they are. These are Amiibos. These are not just any Amiibos, no. These are Marth Amiibos. Yes, you may have heard about these. These are discontinued and extremely pricey at the moment. I bought these at face value and they were delivered to me for free by Game. Yes, that's right, Game. Game.co.uk. I don't own a Nintendo Wii. I'm never going to open these. I'm not even going to keep them both, and I'm definitely not going to resell. I'm going to keep this one, or perhaps this one, and the other one I will be giving away on this channel. We are already giving away one Amiibo, the Villager, and that competition ends very shortly. So we shall be doing another generous giveaway and giving away one of these Marth Amiibos. Why am I keeping the other one? Well, I think it looks nice. I've got a couple more coming in as well, and they're going to be put up around in the game shed just to look pretty really and complete this rather wonderful setup here. Am I a fan of Amiibos in general? Not really. I mean, I'm not anti-Amiibo and I'm not for Amiibo as such. I'm not fussed either way. Very, very clever ploy in my opinion by Nintendo. Well done for generating some much needed revenue. I think it's slightly unfair on parents, if anything, but I mean, come on, very smart move, very smart marketing move. If you go on the internet at the moment and you look at anything video game related, it's all about Amiibo, and I believe Amiibos can rejuvenate Nintendo. Very badly needed. So well done, Nintendo. You have done a very smart business move. So if you do want to win one of these little Marths, keep your eye on the channel, make sure you're subscribed, and that is all I will tell you for now. Okay, so on to the retro gaming gifts I received over Christmas, and there's 4 of them, and the first one is here. Muppet Race Mania for the PlayStation 1. Why did I receive this? Well, I am notoriously difficult to buy gifts for, so before Christmas I wrote up a big long list of video games which I would like to buy that I'm never going to probably get round to buying, or are out of my price range. I kind of split it into 2 lists, one of just games I really want to pick up at some point, and one which are a bit pricier that I'm going to have to pick up at some point. And I distributed the list over Christmas, and my sister-in-law grabbed me this. Happy days, Muppet Race Mania. It plays alright. I've enjoyed it. I've played maybe 10 minutes of it so far, and it's not bad at all. So expect a video of this very soon on the channel, a race between myself and Mark. This is for 1 or 2 players, so well done to my sister-in-law for picking this up. The next present I got was also from my sister-in-law, and this is another one on the wants list. It is Power Stone on the Sega Dreamcast. Phenomenal title, absolutely phenomenal. Awesome, insane Capcom fighter. If you don't know about Power Stone, either just wait for our video on this, because we will be doing one very shortly, or go and have a watch. It will make you want to buy a Dreamcast and this game, but it may be a little pricey. Not too pricey, but a little pricey. So yes, definitely happy with this. Brilliant gift. Well done again, sister-in-law. So finally, 2 amazing presents from my wife this Christmas. The first is the Ultimate History of Video Games book. This softback, absolutely huge book. It is 608 pages long. I've already started this. I'm a couple of chapters in, and it literally is the history of video games, tracking right back to the very first ever video game, and going all through all of the different generations, all the little crazy legal battles that there's been. It says on the back, the video game that saved Nintendo from bankruptcy, the coin shortage caused by Space Invaders. There's so much here. This is by Stephen L. Kent. Many of you out there will have probably read this and will definitely have to agree this is a superb book. And finally, and an absolutely amazing coffee table book, this is The Art of Video Games, from Pac-Man to Mass Effect. This hardback book covers 5 eras and it features 80 fan favourites, apparently. Now, I've only thumbed through this book briefly, but it is stunning. There's 214 pages of high gloss colour gorgeousness. Just flicking through, you can see Super Mario 64 in there. It gives you a brief about the game, tells you what kind of game it is, it gives you some background, all sorts, and just some absolutely stunning screen grabs of some of the games. Super Mario World, Phantasy Star 4, Phantasy Star the original, Super Mario Bros. 3. Yes, it's you know, it's got all of your classics in there basically. You've got Pikmin, Star Fox, everything. So if you want a nice video game coffee table book, this is definitely one that I would recommend. So that is about it. I'm still waiting on a couple of bits coming through the post, so I'll try and bring you a second half of January pickups video. But please do remember to leave a thumbs up and a comment if you like or have played any of the games seen in there. And do remember to hit the subscribe button so you can get email notifications of when we release new videos. So thank you very much for watching, and until next time, see you later.